If you have the Epson Workforce 545, you're not able to print a certain color, you're printing blank pages, or you have faded prints, stay tuned because today I'm going to show you a solution for that. Hey YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with another printer repair video. And today I've got the Epson Workforce 545, and basically what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be cleaning the print head. Now that's the same thing that your printer needs, because if you're printing blank pages, a certain color isn't printing, or you have faded prints, your print head is most likely clogged, and this is caused by running your ink too low or not printing for an extended period of time. Alright, so I am going to show you how to solve that problem in this video, so stay tuned from the beginning all the way until the end, because you're not going to want to miss anything in the video. But quickly, before we get into the rest of the video, I did want to mention, if this video ends up being helpful, please make sure to like the video. Any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more videos like this, if your friend or family member has a different printer model, I most likely have it on my channel. So just go to my channel page, go to the search bar, search up your printer model, and you'll most likely find a video of me repairing that specific printer model. Now, if you want to go above and beyond, and this video ends up being really helpful, saves you a lot of money, which it does save people a lot of money when they fix the printer on their own with my product, you can actually leave a donation with the super thanks button that is down below this video. Again, above and beyond, but greatly appreciated. Alright, so basically you're going to be using this product, which is my very own product, the Best Printers Cleaning Kit. This cleaning kit will clean the print head. It has many different accessories. It's got a glove set in here. It's got a cleaning solution and a syringe. And basically you're going to take this, you're going to use it on this printer. I'm going to show you how to use this product in this video so that you're able to purchase it, receive it, and use it on your printer. Now there's going to be a link in the description below, so you can pause this video, go down there, get it immediately so that you have it on the way already. You'll probably get it in 1 to 2 days if you have Amazon Prime, and you can get back up and printing in no time, quickly. Now this is a highly rated product on Amazon. I've been selling it since 2018. It is a proven product. It's actually been enhanced recently. You've got instructions on the back, but just follow the instructions in this video along with the instructions in the packaging, and you should be able to easily solve your print head issue. Now another thing you will need to solve this problem is you're going to need a fresh set of ink cartridges. I would go with some remanufactured ink. I'm going to leave a link in the description below for these specific ink cartridges that I'm going to be using. They're going to be cheaper, they're going to be efficient, and what you need is a fresh set of ink, so that way you're flushing out the old ink and you need new ink to be pushed back in. You most likely are running low on your current set. To be honest, unless they were just installed and brand new, if they've been used at all, remove them, toss them, and get some new ink cartridges. Alright, so without any further ado, why don't we get right into this repair? Alright, so of course what we're going to need is the Best Printers Cleaning Kit, a new set of ink cartridges, and then you're also going to want to have a paper towel on hand, because we're going to use that to place at the bottom of the print head. You'll see that later on in the video. So we're powering on the printer, and the first thing you want to do is you want to print out a nozzle check. The nozzle check is going to allow you to see what colors exactly are giving you the most problems, or it's going to print out blank like it did for me, which means that none of the colors are printing. So that means that we need to do a full cleaning on the entire print head for each color. Now we're going to go to maintenance, and we're going to click on ink cartridge replacement. This is going to allow the print head to come into a position where we can work on it, and as soon as it's in that position, which it is right there, lined up with those with that color pattern, you're going to unplug the printer. This doesn't cause damage. This is simply for the safety of the machine, so that it doesn't get damaged, and so that the print head is locked in one position, and then you can begin to work on it. You're going to be folding up that paper towel, and the purpose of this is to get it nice and flat so we can place it right under the print head. Now keep in mind, you want to keep the print head positioned right where it is right where you see it in the video. I'm going to move it to the left, but then you'll see me again move it back to the right. That is the actual correct position, is to have it all the way to the right, lined up with that color pattern. But you want to keep that paper towel under. Again, the purpose of this paper towel is going to be to collect leftover solution that gets pushed through, dried up ink. So it's really important that you have that there and that you swap it if it gets too wet. Now we're going to be uninstalling the old ink cartridges, and here we have the printhead along with the nozzles, black, magenta, yellow, and cyan. This is where we're going to introduce the Best Printers cleaning kit, and we are going to be using it with our 20 milliliter syringe. We also have an attachment we're going to be using. You have 100 milliliters in that bottle. That should be plenty to get you through the entire cleaning cycle that you're going to do on your printhead, whether none of the colors are printing, and then you're probably going to use less if it's only 1 or 2 colors that are not printing too well. Alright, so along with this 20 milliliter syringe, you're going to be using 2 attachments. You're going to be grabbing this yellow piece, and then there's going to be a smaller plastic transparent piece that is going to connect this yellow piece to the syringe tubing. You'll see all that in just a second, but right now I want to show you how this adapter will connect to the nozzle. You see there, it's entirely covered, and that's exactly what you want so that you're able to push cleaning solution through there. Now I'm going to be grabbing that transparent, smaller plastic piece, as I said, and you're going to want to connect that. Either side is going to connect one side to the yellow adapter and then the other side to the syringe tubing. So you are going to be doing a lot more work if you're doing all of the colors. If you're doing a few colors, it's going to be about half the work. If you only have 1 color, it's going to be a lot less work. How much solution are you going to use on each color? If you have all the colors out, you really want to divvy up how much you're going to be using, because you can run out quickly if you use too much all in one. So as a good rule of thumb, I usually push about 10 milliliters through at a time. You can always go back and do a second cycle and even a third cycle depending on how much cleaning fluid you have. So right here, you're going to see me push an amount which is going to be between 5 to 10 milliliters. Right now, for the sake of the video, so I can use 1 syringe, I'm doing 5 milliliters. You can go up to 10. And so I'm going to be doing 5 milliliters into each one of these nozzles because, again, they are not printing at all. None of these colors are. So you should be gently pushing that cleaning fluid through that syringe, and it should be, going through. It can be slowly, but steadily it should be pushing through. If you meet any resistance where you're applying a lot of pressure and it's just not breaking, it's not pushing through, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to leave everything as is. You're going to have to step away, warm up the cleaning fluid over hot water, or rather in hot water. You place that bottle in hot water, it warms up to a certain temperature, hot enough to where it's kind of steaming, and then you're going to reapply with that hotter fluid. That is what's going to allow for there to be some of that blockage to be broken up, and there should be a steady flow. So that's what we're looking for here with this printhead, is a steady flow of solution going through. This cleaning can get quite messy, so you want to make sure to wear the gloves. You want to make sure that you're not wearing anything that you wouldn't want to be damaged by ink or by cleaning fluid. So just make sure that you have all of that in mind when you're doing this cleaning. So once you've cleaned all of the nozzles, if you have a full printhead to clean, which is all the colors, then you're going to want to do the process 2 or 3 times. I would use all the solution in that case. Now you want to wipe everything down, and now we're going to be waiting 24 hours before we install this ink. Make sure you wait that amount of time because everything needs to dry up. You're going to be installing that new ink, remanufactured or OEM, it doesn't really matter, but there's going to be a link down below for some remanufactured ink, the same ink that I ended up using. Then we're going to be plugging the machine back up and we're going to be powering on. This is not the end of the process. At this point, what you're going to need to do is, most likely, once you power on the machine, it's going to ask you to install the ink cartridges again. All you have to do is unlatch them and click them back in place, and you should be good. Past that, one of the most important things about this process is going into maintenance and doing a head cleaning. The head cleaning is going to push the ink back into the system. You've flushed the ink. Now you need to clean all of the colors. and do a printhead cleaning. Allow that to happen, and then allow any other process that needs to happen. It may take 20 to 30 minutes to complete everything. Now you're going to print your first nozzle check. Hopefully the first nozzle check, all of your colors are back, and you will see here the results that I was able to get from just one cleaning. 5 milliliters on all the colors, that's all I did. And you can see now I've got all the colors back, but there's still some gaps there on the black and a little tiny bit on magenta. So I go back, and I'm not actually going to do a full kit cleaning, but I'm actually just going to run another head cleaning. And that is going to allow more ink to be pushed into the system. And round 2, this is what I was able to get, is all of the colors back 100%. You see there's a gap at the top of that black, but usually even when everything is going just fine with the printhead, that's usually a gap that's in there. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. So these are the results you can receive with this cleaning kit. It really does work. You can save yourself money. Do it. Get the kit today and do this cleaning. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That's really all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.